you have something to do, you feel like you have a purpose. To me, I feel so much better if I have a purpose. I want to educate kids what it's like to be my age and dealing with mental health, and how they can support someone like this. Started year 6. I moved schools from bullying.
It was hard to get her out of bed, it was hard to get her to school. One thing could be said and she would snap. She just couldn't tolerate it, couldn't cope with it.
This is my Young Person of the Year, like little thing I've got. Play over series. It started off with just general anxiety disorder and OCD. Then they were like, oh, well, we see a bit of ADHD and depression. And then when it started to get really bad, they were like, we don't know if it's bipolar, or they were throwing words like possible schizophrenia at me. When it got really bad, I was violent in those hours. And when I kind of, woke back up, I had no clue what happened.
A bad day can go from holes in walls. I have to have police come here and restrain her. We've pulled her from train stations where she's got to jump off bridges at train stations. I had four phone calls begging for help. Begging, pleading, crying for help, telling them my family's in crisis. You need to help us, I need help. And my last phone call with them ended with them saying to me, there's nothing more we can do to help you. What do you do? The Maitland area has lost, I think it was 6 kids in the last 12 months to suicide. 4 of them were from one local high school. And I know that some of these parents have asked for help and haven't got it.
That was the first night I met Brady. He was 14 at the time.
So I reckon he was very talented with the didgeridoo.
He was so talented.
Majority of the services in this area have a minimum 3-month wait list. Our local domestic violence service closes their books quite often because there's such a high demand and they don't have the caseworkers for it. When I have a daughter that wants to take her life, it should not be so hard for me to get her help.
People say, oh, it's all in your head. Mental health, it's all in your head. That's the point. It is in our head, and it is debilitating even if it doesn't physically affect us.
She's got the potential, she's got the brains to rule the world. But I worry without the right help and support around it, she won't see that day.